Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
Brand new details for you this morning on the project that's, quote, reclaiming the Badlands Golf Course. Good Friday morning. Thank you so much for tuning into 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Starting off with your business news, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. A sign on a former golf course unveils the name of a new project that's coming soon.
Lennar is one of the biggest home builders in the country, and while they haven't started construction on the new project on the former Badlands Golf Course, the company has announced the name of this development. Lennar is calling this project The Preserve and saying that new homes are coming in 2028.
The home builder's website says each home in the community will feature elevated design and exceptional quality. Project plans call for just over 1,400 residential units made up of a mixture of townhomes, condos, and single-family homes. The golf course was the center of a years-long battle and cost taxpayers tons of money under its prior owners. Lennar's project would add a surge of housing to the long-shuttered property. Let's get into your top stories. The father of a Rancho High School student fatally beaten outside a school has filed a lawsuit against the district. The lawsuit filed in district court by Jonathan Lewis Sr. accuses the Clark County School District of wrongful death and negligence, as well as negligent hiring, training, and supervision. 17-year-old Jonathan Lewis was stomped, kicked, and punched to death by a group of teens outside of the school in 2023. In September, 4 teens admitted to manslaughter in the beating. Lewis's mother filed a similar lawsuit against CCSD back in April. Take a listen to this. There will be no changes to the noise ordinance in the Las Vegas Arts District. The city of Las Vegas was considering changes that would have limited outdoor amplified noise during late night hours in the area. But Councilwoman Olivia Diaz said community input influenced the decision, saying, quote, "From the feedback I've received, it's clear the majority does not favor a change." She added discussions with the Arts District Association, which represents businesses and community members, would continue. The association could not be reached for comment, nor could others who brought up the initial concern about late night noise. A La Nina climate pattern could take shape in the Pacific Ocean this winter, but it won't definitively impact our weather one way or another. Meteorologists say since 1950, we've had La Nina conditions during at least part of the winter 26 times. Locally, the weather has been all over the board. Currently, climatologists are leaning towards a warmer and drier winter from December through February, with roughly a 40 to 50% shot at above normal temperatures. Now, they do remind us one storm can change everything. Now let's take a look at your weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Speaking of storms, there's a slight chance we'll be seeing some today around the valley, starting off your Friday in the mid-80s by 8 a.m., reaching 98 degrees by noon, and topping off with a high of 103. We could also be seeing showers starting around 11 a.m. and thunderstorms later today. There's also a chance of storms Saturday with a high of 101, and then we'll be clearing out on Sunday with a high of 102 and 104 to start the week. Expect overnight lows in the upper 70s and lower 80s.
Now for Vegas Nation, your update from Raiders training camp. I'm Dominic Gawal from Raiders HQ out in Henderson. Thursday, the Raiders hosting a joint practice with the San Francisco 49ers. They're just over 24 hours from their game at Allegiant Stadium on Saturday for preseason week 2. What can we expect from that contest?
We want to set the tone. You know, we want to come in and be fired up and have our fans, Raider Nation. We want everybody to be fired up and be excited about what we're doing. And so this is the step in that direction. In this first game, we'll learn a lot about ourselves, and that's what it's for, is to continue to improve, continue to push ourselves, find ways to get better.
Kickoff is set for 1 p.m. at Allegiant Stadium. Stick with VegasNation.com for continued Raiders coverage.
Now for Lifestyle, sponsored by Silverton Casino Lodge. This is Lodge Vegas. We are just 100 days until lights out for the Formula One Heineken Las Vegas Grand Prix, but organizers aren't waiting. They're already making a difference in our community. In a celebration event held Thursday, Las Vegas Grand Prix presented a total of $100,000 to 5 Southern Nevada nonprofits. Each group received $20,000 as the Las Vegas Grand Prix reinforced its commitment to supporting the Southern Nevada community beyond race week.
We feel one of the important pieces is making sure we are a good community steward, and not just during race week, but throughout the entire year.
Also on Thursday's event, a car show, free entry into F1X, appearances by several celebrities, and single-day ticket launch. This year's race weekend will start November 20th with lights out at 8 p.m. on Saturday, November 22nd. In Health, brought to you by Centerville Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Long-term health care as we age can become very expensive, but there are options. Over the past few years, new plans with extended health care benefits have been developed, assisting with unexpected health or accident issues. The handbook titled Medicare and You can help you plan now to work towards maintaining independence and setting up care situations in settings you desire. It also outlines what's covered and what you'll need to plan for out-of-pocket. You can find more information at medicare.gov.
Sports brought to you by Station Casino's SCN Sports. Download the app today. The Aces make it 5 in a row. Las Vegas beating the New York Liberty Wednesday night 83-77. Jewel Lloyd paced the Aces off the bench with 21 points on the night and going 5 for 9 from 3, helping the Aces to their first win over the Liberty since October of 2024.
I'm just making shots, my teammates are finding me, and it's not anything different. I just want to help my team. That's my mindset, regardless of, we're in practice or, in the finals or whatever that is. I want to help my team.
In more Aces news, Asia Wilson received her 25th Western Conference Player of the Week honors for the first week of August. Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. It's nearly a full slate of games Saturday for preseason week 2, including the Raiders hosting the 49ers at Allegiant Stadium. The Silver and Black are 4.5-point favorites at BetMGM, down from -5.5 earlier in the week, with the total for the game listed at 40.5 points. In the other preseason games, the Baltimore Ravens are 1.5-point road favorites over the Dallas Cowboys, with a total for the game sitting at 36.5, and the Chargers are 4-point favorites over their SoFi Stadium roommates, the Rams. The total there is 37.5 points.
Now for Neon, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Grab your popcorn and get ready for a list of new films coming to theaters this weekend. Sydney Sweeney and Paul Walter Hauser star in the modern-day Western film Americana. And legendary director Chuck Russell resurrects the 80s horror classic Witchboard. The story is set in present-day New Orleans, involving a cursed artifact and a young couple caught up in some supernatural events. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are back for the film's 35th anniversary. The live-action movie includes never-before-seen footage. For more events, you can always check out our free Neon Go Guide. It features everything from entertainment to dining to recreation. You can just head on over to neon.lvrj.com and click on Go Guide. That's been your 7 at 7 AM News Update. Don't forget to tune into 7 at 7 weekdays on any of your favorite streaming platforms or listen to us on Spotify. We hope you have a great rest of your Friday.
Review Journal Studios, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.